As you can see, we're about to start Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Super hype! But before we hop in, I have a few things that I'm going to predict. So many of you who are watching this right now have already played through this game. Perhaps you're just watching this to see how the game goes in order to get prepared for Kingdom Hearts 3. What give you? We're going to go ahead and tell you what Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is going to be about, because I can read the future. No, actually what I'm going to be trying to do is predicting exactly what's going to happen, albeit on a very general basis. We're going to give you a synopsis on Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So this is going to be derived from three things: Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the title itself, Disney movies from the past, although the ones we're going to be using are relatively recent, and number three, what we have learned from Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, the very first one. So let's get started. What can we learn from Chain of Memories? Well, this can mean a few things. For instance, are the characters going to be bound by their past? Is the chain going to literally be by their memories? In other words, are these chains what's keeping them where they're at in a static position? Do they need to move on? Another way to look at it is if the chain is a set of memories that group different ideas together to link to distant points. Or maybe, on the same basis, two different people. Perhaps Sora needs to figure out something in his past and go back and fix it so that he can reunite with Riku. I think the bottom line is that memories are going to be what define this game and what's going to bring everything to a fruition. Memories are essentially what define us. They're what make us ourselves. Kingdom Hearts is about being able to emphasize with others, and those memories allow you to have the heart. So having those memories are an intrinsic part of having that heart and being able to have a relationship with someone else. One issue that Kingdom Hearts Final Mix left unresolved was the fact that Riku and King Mickey are separated and they're in the Dark World. So what exactly is keeping King Mickey and Riku alive? What is giving them a hope? That is where we can look to our other Disney movies. We can figure out what Disney is trying to establish. The first movie we're going to look at is Coco. That's one of my favorite movies of all time from Pixar. It is relatively new, but that does not mean that it is not a good movie. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to go check it out right now. It is an amazing movie. Don't worry, no spoilers for this movie right here. An essential principle that this movie sets up, though, is that memories are what keep people alive. If these people didn't have a picture of a certain person on their ofrenda, if they didn't remember them on the Day of the Dead, then they would begin to disappear. Another instance where thoughts and remembering something plays into a Disney movie is Toy Story. All of Andy's toys are able to continue to function because Andy remembers them. He has that connection with them, and that is how they are able to continue essentially living. We see that Sid has taken apart many toys, and they don't lose life when they become broken. It's not when they're broken, it is when they are forgotten. The third movie that we're going to look at is Inside Out. If perchance you haven't seen this movie, go ahead and skip the next 30 seconds. You'll be alright without that knowledge. Anyways, Inside Out is about how people function and how their brains function. One of the most heart-wrenching parts of that movie is when Bing Bong and Happiness are stuck in the memory dump. Fortunately, they have this wagon that allows them to take flight if they are singing. So Bing Bong and Happiness hop into this wagon. They start singing, "Who's your friend that likes to sing? Bing Bong, Bing Bong." And they take flight. They take flight. Happiness sees that they're about to make it to the top. They're going to make it out of memory dump. However, she looks back and Bing Bong is not in the wagon with her. He jumped out. And she's up outside of memory dump, and she looks down and she sees Bing Bong in memory dump. He begins to fade, and at that point Riley forgets Bing Bong. Only after she forgets him does he die. Up until that point, we had known Bing Bong to be alive. So you might say, Megapig, what does this have to do with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories? Ha! Funny you should ask, because that is exactly what I'm going to talk about. At this point, Riku and King Mickey are stuck in the Dark World. How are they going to get out? Why are they able to survive in there? It's because they are being remembered. King Mickey's being remembered by Minnie and Daisy and Donald and Goofy. What about Riku? He's being remembered by Kairi and Sora. The point is that King Mickey and Riku have hope because Sora and Donald and Goofy are going to find their way to them and open the door back up. It might not be the same door, but King Mickey says there will always be a door to the light. Another thing we see repeated in Kingdom Hearts is that Sora will be the one to open the door to the light. But one last thing, here's the curveball. Riku's going to be guiding them the entire time, and when they get back there, Riku's going to be confident that they were coming simply because he knew that he was guiding them. How is he guiding, you ask? Because Riku is going to be prompting Sora through his memories. There it is. That's Chain of Memories in a nutshell. Let's get it. Please do not leave any spoilers in the comment section of this video. Anyhow, I'm excited about this game. I'm sorry that I spoiled it already for those of you who haven't seen it. Other than that, I got a place to do, things to be. So, y'all have a good one. Peace and blessings.